Hello, hello, hello. Oh, goodness me, it's wonderful to be back here. This is our third trip to the Bedford. And there's a gorgeous array of familiar faces here, people who have seen me a number of times, and newcomers as well. Bumped into some lads at the back there who've been here for the first time. Lads, thank you very much for coming. I have to say, I'm terribly, terribly fond of the UK. It's my second home. I'm terribly, terribly fond of the Bedford. I think it's my favourite venue in the country. But there's one other place in the world that I'm really, really fond of. And it's a place that I'm fond of mainly because my wife is fond of it as well. It's a particular place that I won't tell you the name of it because the title of the song will tell you.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Days crawl by with a fearful monotony, working for another man's rules. Nothing ever changes, it's getting on top of me. They never teach this stuff in school. If you dream big, have heart, listen up and study hard. Work till you drop, never stop, go the extra yard. You just can't wait to get home to your bed. How good is bed? How good is bed? Oh, there's no place I'd rather be instead. Spooning with my sweet one, head nestled in her neck. Oh, there's no place I'd rather be instead than in your bed. Oh, sleep is the most underrated therapy. It's better than any pill. Oh, the medicinal effect of lying horizontally designed to cure all ills. My somnambulistic tendencies that you ridicule are the only exception to the golden rule. Life is generally better spent in bed. How good is bed? How good is bed? Oh, there's no place I'd rather be instead. You can't sleep, there's copulation. We'll raise another generation. The only time I want to raise my head when I'm in bed. Awake to the alarms, wailing melody, tearing me from blissful dreams. Lucky this monster has a vulnerability. Just hit the snooze and let me sleep. How good is bed? How good is bed? Oh, there's no place I'd rather be instead. Spooning with the sweet one, head nestled in her neck. Oh, there's no place I'd rather be instead than in your bed. Oh, there's no place I'd rather be instead than in your bed. No, there's no place I'd rather be instead than in your bed. How good is bed? How good is bed? How good is bed? Thank you. Nothing like getting the heart started there. I do love my bed, I've got to say. I find it very hard to get out of it in the mornings. Some people would say if you're married to the person I am, that's understandable. Oh, a bit of sauce there, I'm sorry about that. We're here to take you for a little waltz through my songbook. I released an album called The Point. It must have been 18 months ago, I think now. And it's been very well received. I'm very chuffed. And the heat is doing something very strange to my guitar. There we go. It's been very well received. I'm very chuffed about it. And on the back of that, we've been touring quite a lot. So I'm going to run you through some of these songs. This particular one is called All That I Can Do, about someone who believes they can stop themselves getting trapped.
1, 2, 3.
Myself in a mess tonight, kind of mess you can't put right. Not the first time, won't be the last. Guess I got good at going wrong, not learning lessons or being strong. It's best I move along, do it fast. I never found a place I couldn't live. There's always a first time, I believe. I never thought she'd get her hooks so deep inside of me, and it's all that I can do to set her free. I never made a bed, but I lied in a few, left pillows of tears for one or two. I've been chased out every kind of town. I'm a fool for love right from the start, but I'm the fool who breaks the hearts. And the only rule is never stick around. Oh, I never found a place I couldn't live. There's always a first time, I believe. I never thought I'd hesitate. Is it too late for me? And it's all that I could do to set her free. Tonight, stayed around instead of taking flight. Did the crime, now I'm doing the time. She said she'd wait, but I told her no. The flame's run out, it's time to go. It's nobody's fault but mine. I never found a place I couldn't live. There's always a first time, I believe. I never thought she'd get her hook so deep inside of me, and it's all that I can do to set her free. Oh, I never thought I'd hesitate. Is it too late for me? And it's all that I can do to set her free. And it's all that I can do to set her free. Thank you. Thank you very much. I got a couple of very dear friends down here, Sarah and Freddie Green. Sarah's mum, Freddie's wife, Pamela, was my true #1 fan. She was a remarkable woman, and she adored neighbours, and she was very, very generous and kind to me, and I loved her for it. The thing about it is, sadly, Freddie and Sarah lost Pam about, 2 years now? February 23. And my mum was very, very important to me in my life. She was my spiritual guide. And one thing that helped me when she passed was she always said to me that she would be with me even after she'd gone. She'd be looking after me, looking down on me. And I've always hung on to that. And it's actually made things a lot easier. So I'd like to dedicate this next song, which is called Hey You, to Pamela Green. Hey you, haven't seen you for a while. Thought I should take the time to check in. Hey you, did you find what you were looking for? A slice of heaven through the door to the other side. Hey you, I feel you watching down on me, but is that just make-believe? Are you really there? Take the time to maybe sling me a sign that you're waiting down the line for me to catch up to you. I'm dying to see you again, 'cause you were my best friend as a child. I miss you. You helped me through the years. Can you help me now you're not here? Hey you, I feel you watching down on me. Is that just fantasy? Are you really there? Faith is blind, but I still need a sign that you're waiting down the line for me to catch up to you. Complicated life, you made it feel alright to be afraid. You didn't have the answers to what life's about. You told me what the question was so I could work it out. Oversee you, standing by my side when the doctor sighs to close in. Hey you, I feel you watching down on me. But is that just a fantasy? Are you really there? Take time to maybe sling me a sign that you're waiting down the line for me to catch up to you. Hey you, haven't seen you for a while. Am I wasting my time? Thank you very much. Oh God, there's so much love in this room. Thank you. I'm absolutely having the best time. I hope you are too. If you want me to stop, just shout out. By the way, I mean we can go to the bar or whatever. Hey, got another couple of lovely people in tonight. George and Johnny Broad. Now they recently got married, and yeah. And they got in touch with me because they said they were going to come to the gig and so forth. And I said, well, you're going to come as my guest. That's number one. But number two, they did actually mention to me that this next song is their favourite song. Now, Liverpool, beautiful city of Liverpool, is a city I adore. I adore it for a few reasons. Obviously, firstly, because the incredible music that's come out of there, it's just amazing. But also, it's actually home to one of the greatest football teams in the world. Apologies to Jake down the back there, the Arsenal supporter. No, I was expecting to get booed out of the room, I've got to say. I think everyone's just in a fantastic mood because England won last night. Oh, I can't even begin to imagine what Sunday night's going to be like. If we're smart, we'll find ourselves a perfect bar, won't we? To enjoy it in. There's a church there called St Luke's Church. It was bombed out in the Second World War because Liverpool was so massively bombed in the Second World War, and it was never rebuilt. It stands as a kind of silent testament to war and the horrors of it. And people meet there. It's become the big meeting place in Liverpool. You say, I'll meet you on the steps of the bombed-out church. This is a song written by a great, great friend of mine, Chris McIntosh. It's a song about yearning for redemption.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Tell your mum you're sorry and take back those things you said. 'Cause you know that she just worries, and you know that you've not been the best son. She would have wanted riches for you, married to a local girl. But you've never been that way before. You learned to walk, you learned to run away. So meet me on the steps of the bombed out church. I will never let you go. If only I had the chance to hold you. I kissed you in the boat. That was so long ago. Now I'm here and I'm alone, and all I want to be is right back home. Right back home. To walk downhill, but all the streets are glazed with ice. And I went crashing through the snow with your face totally making my heart glow. I told your mummy you're sorry and took back those things you said. 'Cause you know that she just worries, and you know that you've not been the best son. So meet me on the steps of the bombed out church. I will never let you go. If only I had the chance to hold you. I kissed you in the boat. That was so long ago. Now I'm here and I'm alone, and all I want to be is right back home. So meet me on the steps of the bombed out church. I will never let you go. If only I had the chance to hold you. I kissed you in the boat. That was so long ago. Now I'm here and I'm alone, and all I want to be is right back home. Right back home. It's Mr. Riley Catherall on the lead guitar. How incredible was he earlier on? His latest album is an absolute cracker. Please listen to it, please like it, please follow it, please support it, and hey, go and buy it, why don't you? This next song turned out to be a love song. I was trying to write something a lot more deep and meaningful, but it wasn't working out very well. So I sat down and had a beer. And then I sat down and had another beer. And after about 6 more beers, I wrote this song in about 40 minutes. And as I say, it's a love song. It's actually a love song dedicated to someone on this stage. Let's see if you can work out who it might be. You all right, mate? You want me to do that? Thanks. I had a choice of any fruit on the tree, I picked the one that's easy to peel. If I had a choice of any God on high, I'd pick the one that's got your eyes. If I had a choice between sprinkles and cream, I'd pick the one with the most calories. If I had a choice of any God to get me by, I'd pick the one that's got your smile. 'Cause what is the point of getting on my knees praying to someone I can't even see? And what is the point in trying to get forgiveness from someone I ain't even met? If I hit a fork in the frog and toad, I'd pick the way that'd get me there slow. And if I had a choice of any God I could choose, I'd pick the one that looks like you. 'Cause I can see the point of getting on my knees and praying to someone I know I can please. And I can see the point in seeking the truth. Don't need it from God, I can get it from you. Thank you. Thank you very much. The person I wrote the song for could be the bass player. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Mr. Sean Ryan. Or it could be, of course, our wonderful drummer, Mr. Matt Swales. This is Matt's first gig with us, and it's absolutely wonderful to have him on board playing with us. It could be Riley Catherall, but, you know, I love Riley's music, and I'm very fond of him, but that's where it ends, Riles, I'm sorry. That's right. Or it could be the woman on the keyboard. Ladies and gentlemen, Jennifer Hansen. I'm going to actually ask beautiful Jen to get up now and sing a song with me, if you wouldn't mind. This is a new one. It hasn't been recorded yet. Well, it's been recorded, it hasn't been released yet. It's a song about, I guess, I write about this theme all the time. It's quite pathetic, really. It's a song about remembering lost love and what it was like to be in love in the past.
You're not sending me a message, though, are you?
No, my lawyer does that, darling.
Not true at all.
This is called Tell 'Em.
Hang on. I'm just going to let you sit with that comment.
Oh, single life.
He could have been a warm-up act, his comedy.
Yeah, indeed. Jen and I have actually been married for 34 years, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
I actually think it's better than that. Jen and I have been married for 34 years.
Good, amazing.
Yes, it's been an incredible ride, and mercifully...
Don't say that in Ireland. Any Irish people here? You know what that means, yeah.
Oh, goodness. We should do this song before this works.
1, 2, 1, 2.
In that bar he frequents, drinking the whiskey he loves more than me. Don't tell him that I miss him and wish he was still mine. Just tell him that I hope he's doing fine.
If you see her by chance at some honky-tonk dance, two-stepping with another man, don't tell her she's the one who's always on my mind. Just tell her I hope she's doing fine.
Our love was like a tempest,
Two hearts tied with bands of gold. Those vows didn't stop us being careless,
and
leaving our love out in the cold. You see me by chance in some tangled up romance, seeking out those sweet old yesterdays. Don't tell me that you miss me, don't pay me any mind. Let's just make believe we're doing fine. Our love was like a whirlwind, blew us together and apart, never paying enough attention to the questions in our heart, in our heart. Jennifer Hanson.
Alan Fletcher.
Now, I'm not letting you get up. No, you can't get back to the keyboard just yet. I reckon we need to hear Jen sing a song of her own. You can pick any song you like as long as the band knows it, darling.
Guys, do you know One Day by Jenny Mitchell, the New Zealand singer? It's a really good female empowerment song after a girl's broken up with someone she just wants to say. You want to hear it? Okay.
Well, yeah, okay.
Do you know it?
I'd like to hear it for the first time.
Yeah. Okay, goes like
Hang on.
this.
What key?
Yeah, it's in B, yes. I'll do the note. Ready? Well, would you look at this? Look at where we are. Your bags are packed in the back of your car. You're gonna walk 'cause you're done with me, but I'll always be your baby. And even though this is goodbye, you want me to know that you're a real good guy. But you'll be back, that's for sure. There's no point even shutting that door, 'cause one day you wake up and you'll realize that the reason you like coffee so much is 'cause it matches my eyes. And one day you wake up and you'll finally see that no matter how much time goes by, you'll still be thinking about me. And I'll be long gone and long gone, way down the track. Yeah, I'll be long gone, and I won't be coming back. Well, I kept you warm each and every night. Only wore the clothes that you liked. Kept my voice down in the restaurant. Bless my heart, it was oh so wrong, and I was always at your beck and call. You were never there for me at all. After all this effort and work, you still think you're better off with her. But one day you wake up and you'll realize that the reason you like coffee so much is 'cause it matches my eyes. And one day you wake up and you'll finally see that no matter how much time goes by, you'll still be thinking about me. And I'll be long gone, long gone, way down the track. Yeah, I'll be long gone, long gone, and I won't be coming back. Got yourself in quite a mess. Don't you worry, honey, I won't stress. Because, baby, one day you wake up, you realize that the reason you like coffee so much is 'cause it matches my eyes. And one day you wake up and you finally see that no matter how much time goes by, you still be thinking about me. And I'll be long gone, way down the track. Yeah, I'll be long gone, and I won't be coming back. No, I won't be coming back. No, I won't be coming back. Oh, you're too kind. Thank you so much. Now I'll hand you back to the capable, talented hands of Mr. Fletcher.
Thank you, but Jen will be back, as you should be back. When I was a kid, I was growing up half in the city and half on the farm. My mum's family came from the farm. And the farm in WA is the sheep and wheat district in about 200 miles out of Perth, due east. A place called Calgarran, and it's a bit of a dust bowl most of the time, but I had fun out there as a kid, chasing snakes and doing all that. And the thing about it was, though, my pop, my grandpop, he was well retired when I started going out there. I didn't really know much about him. For me, he was just always an old bloke. He'd sit in the chair by the fire. He'd listen to a serial, a soap opera. Who would do things like that? He'd listen to a soap opera called Blue Hills on the radio. And then when it finished, he'd don his suit and get into his old brougham and drive off to the pub. And he'd get shickered all afternoon and then drive home. Unfortunately, most of the time he took us with him, so we'd play around the War Memorial and we'd be sitting in the back while he drove home like this. He was a wonderful bloke, though, and beautiful nan as well. The thing is, I got to thinking about it. I didn't know enough about him. I thought, this is nuts. So I started doing a bit of research about my pop, just to try and find out what I could find out about him. I kind of made some of this up, I reckon. Some of it's true, some of it might not be. We'll see. I just got to put something on, though. I bought this today. Now, those YouTube videos of how to play a harmonica. We'll see if they come off, eh? So, my pop's name was Jack. His name was Jack Jones. And this is Jack's story.
1, 2, 3.
I only ever knew my father Jack as an old man, but I heard he lived a lot of lives. I heard he was a soldier, fought in the Great War. For an 18-year-old boy, it wasn't great at all. He survived every battle, and every battle took its toll. Oh, Jack, he was a pioneer, I'm told. I heard he was a drifter, looking for a new life. Before he'd even found it, he had to take a wife. She was heavy with his child, she had to come in from the cold. Oh, Jack, he was a drifter, I'm told. I don't know what's truth or fiction, fantasy or fact, but I heard a lot of stories about Jack. I heard he was a pioneer sent to the new lands, a tiny country town where only one building stands. He scoured the land of trees and scrub, looking for his pot of gold. Oh, Jack, he was a pioneer, I'm told. I don't know what's truth or fiction, fantasy or fact, but I heard a lot of stories about Jack. I heard he was a farmer in the land of wheat and wool, scratching out a living from unforgiving soil. Till one day he'd had enough, the sheds and the paddocks sold. Oh, Jack, he was a farmer, I'm told. Old Jack sat by the fire, listening to Blue Hills. Then he dons his old grey suit and hat and offers no farewell. His aging Holden brougham carries him up the hill, so him and Jim can get another one in down at the Hayden Hotel. The wind blows through a farmhouse with no windows and no doors. Jew guides slither all around under rotting floors. The soldier, drifter, pioneer, and the farmer are no more. All radio is silent and the fire's long gone cold. Thank you so much. Hopefully you're enjoying yourselves. Thank you. My co-writer, Damien Caffarella, along with his co-producer, Lachlan Bryan, have written a few songs with me. But one day, Damien rang me up and he said, I've just knocked out a song. I'm going to send it to you. Tell me what you think of it. It's a beautiful song about loss and how you deal with loss, which is, I think, a recurring theme, particularly in your mind as you get a little older. You start to think about these things a little bit more. This song's called Leaving. Darling, I'm leaving. Wipe those tears from your eyes, no time for grieving, no reason for goodbye. Whatever comes, and come what may, it'll come as no surprise. Darling, I'm leaving, not leaving you behind. Darling, the plans we made, the promises we spoke, what starts in fire it ends in ash and smoke. I heard you say there'd come a day promise would be broke. Darling, I'm leaving, 'cause one of us must go. We never give a moment's thought to the passing of the days. We hold each other tightly, but only one of us can stay. I'll always be beside you, inside a picture frame. Darling, I'm leaving, but I'm leaving for a cane. Darling, I'm leaving, but we still have today. Thank you so much. I have a problem. It's significant. I lose shit. All the time. I cannot go overseas without losing stuff. I'm ribbed about it by all my mates for years. So this trip, I thought, I'm going to reform. It's all going to be good. I'm not going to lose a single item. Got to Prague, day 2, my phone got pinched. Oh, I know, yeah. It's in Romania. In fact, if you want to buy an iPhone, the best place to go is Romania. I got millions of them. Apparently that's where all the stolen ones end up. You know. But that's fine. I've learnt my lesson, and I've got to grow up. But it's a bit of an expense. However, not all things we lose are material. Sometimes we can lose things that are a little more immaterial. It's called Lost and Found.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hello, lost and found. Can you help me a hand? I lost something precious to me. I don't understand. Maybe I left it on a park bench, maybe on a bus. 1 minute it was here, and the next it was lost. Oh yes, I guess a description is really what you need. The item of concern is a memory. It had fire in its eyes. It dreamed and made plans. To lofty heights it aspired, and it always took a stand. It was the envy of every man. The world was its oyster. Pearls of wisdom dripped from its lips. It was happy, young and popular. Oh yes, I guess it was careless to take my eyes off such a prize. And the price that I paid was wasted time. Oh, it's the saddest of times when you look back and realize just what you let slip away. lost and found. I rang you yesterday. I found a little piece of my missing property. Oh, it was in my dream. And when I awoke, it was lying next to me, having a smoke. It kindly took me back to the place where it all began, the place I put it down. And when I turned and ran, all the other missing bits were waiting there for me. My smile, my pride, my honesty, and my empathy. Oh, thank you, lost and found. You helped me in my plight. The item that I lost was in plain sight. Oh, yes, I guess a description is really what you need. The item that I lost was me. Thank you. Please keep it going for Mr. Sean Ryan on the bass, Mr. Matt Swales on the drums, Mr. Riley Catherall, and most of all, my beautiful wife, Jennifer Hanson. Jen, I wonder if I can convince you to get up and sing another song with me.
I love this next song because I think it's a really good relationship advice song. It's about blame in relationships. And the key to solving a problem in an argument is basically you can make an accusation but never name names. Isn't that right, Mr. Fletcher?
That is right. We developed this policy some years ago when we found that it's the best way to avoid arguments. This is a song called Somebody. Somebody left the gas on, nearly burned the whole house down.
Somebody forgot to feed the dog, nearly put him in the ground.
Somebody left the washing out in the pouring rain.
Now we got no clothes to wear,
We'll have to go nude again.
Somebody, who's the somebody of whom you speak? Somebody, it must be you, 'cause maybe it sure ain't me. Somebody, does the somebody have a name? Ain't it about time that somebody took the blame and wore the shame? Oh. Somebody forgot to push record. Now we've got nothing to watch.
Somebody left the lights on. How much is that gonna cost?
Somebody left the door unlocked.
Yeah, well, somebody was in a rush.
Somebody left the seat up.
Well, somebody forgot to flush.
Somebody, who's the somebody of whom you speak? Somebody, it must be you, 'cause maybe it sure ain't me. Somebody, does the somebody have a name? Ain't it about time that somebody took the blame, wore the shame? Somebody, who could this somebody be? Somebody, it's a mystery to me. Somebody, oh, it's best that we don't know. 'Cause if we find out, then somebody has to go. And if they leave, then I'll be left here on my own. Without somebody, this house just ain't no home. Thank you so much.
Thank you, my darling. This next song I'd like to dedicate to a gentleman in the room, Mr. Simon Grant. He's particularly fond of this song. It's a song I wrote about lager. Now, it's just come out. I hope you followed it or listened to it on the streaming platforms. If you haven't, I'd love you to do that, because we live and die as artists on our little influences on the wonderful social media and the streaming and so forth. Speaking of social media, if you want to get in touch with me, I do actually respond as much as I possibly can to every social media post I get or message or whatever. So I'd love to talk to you on the socials, as they say in the classics. I wrote this song about beer because I'm a bit of a grumpy old bastard, and when I go into a pub, and I've got some publicans are in tonight, the Rogers down the back there, this one's for you too. When I go into a pub, I see a lot of taps, and none of them seem to say lager anymore. Most of them are IPA, APA or something stupid. So I wrote this song as a bit of a protest about that. The workday is done at the setting of the sun. I hear a siren's call from a beckoning bar stool. I got a hunger and a thirst, I think I'll fix the ladder first. So I drag my bones down to the local. I push through the salon doors. I see no carpet on the floors. It seems there's been a bit of renovation. I order up a beer. The barman says, please be more clear. I'm gonna need a lot more information. We got a pale ale, Louise, and block of Pilsener without the froth, a blonde or a dark or a brew. Got a porter, a wheat beer, a double or a wheat beer ale, heavy light or new. Standard, a premium, a lambic or a saison, a stout or a nitro, a kolsch or a farrow. I said, mate, I just want a beer. Looked me up and down like I was some kind of clown, and I swear a hush descended on the venue. He grunted and he sneered and he said something else, and disdainfully handed me a menu. There was an IPA, an APA, a Radler Maple Chardonnay, a bitter with a berry infusion. There's some called a Dortmund, a stout with hints of lavender, a coconut to add to the confusion. There was a creek and a steam and a triple malted cream, an alcoholic ginger beer. You know where this is going, don't you? They didn't have a simple fucking lager. Now, if you're asking me, beer's a simple recipe. You only need a handful of ingredients. Take malted barley stew, add some yeast to make it booze, and serve chilled for maximum enjoyment. You don't need bananas or oysters, mustard seeds or coffee beans, or parsley or feline's poo. Cannabis or ginger, beer yeast or chili or frankincense or myrrh. Jesus H, keep it simple, stupid, extra flavours are rooted. I'm not trying to be rude. You can shove your botanicals up your pale ale, keep my lager true blue. Just clean and crisp, no unnecessary shit. A beer with nothing weird in it. Same one my grandfather sipped. A simple lager's the brew I choose. Had a bit of a Joe Biden moment there. No, I'm not going to run. No, I was actually thinking to myself, did I pay the meter? No, of course I wasn't.
You didn't drive here.
No, I mean back in Melbourne. Kathy Gleason, my darling Kathy, is a great, great supporter of me. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kathy. Happy birthday to you. Bless you, darling. Thank you for being here. I have to say at this juncture how wonderful it is for me to have this community of people who support me and come out and see my music, support me in the TV work I do as well. I had a beautiful experience tonight. A young person, Annabelle Blake, came up to me and said that when she was very, very young, and she met me when I was doing panto in Sevenoaks, and she said she wanted to be an actor, and she emailed me, and I sent back some advice, and well, she went to drama school, she's an actor, and she's performing now. And I just want to say, all hail to you, Annabelle, well done. So I want you to all know how important you are all to me, and how much I listen to you and want to confer with you and stay in touch. If you feel like it, subscribing to my website is the best way to do that. And for all my subscribers, of course, I have the gift I promised you here tonight. If you haven't got it yet, come and see me later. I'd love you to subscribe, and of course you do pick up a 15% discount on merchandise if you subscribe. So thank you so much for coming out tonight. It's been an absolute joy for me. I hope you've had a good time. I'd like to do a song by John Prine now, because John Prine was a huge influence on me. He's a huge influence on my music. And sadly, John has passed mainly because of COVID, exacerbating some of his other health conditions. And this is a beautiful song John wrote called Sound of the Speed of Loneliness. Come home late, you come home early. You come home big when you're feeling small. You come home straight and you come home curly. Sometimes you don't come home at all. What in the world's come over you? What in heaven's name have you done? You've broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. You're out there running just to be on the run. I got a heart that burns with a fever. I got a jealous and a worried mind. How can a love that'll last forever left so far behind? What in the world's come over you? What in heaven's name have you done? You've broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. You're out there running just to be on the run. It's a mighty mean and a dreadful sorrow that's crossed the even line today. How can you ask about tomorrow? We ain't got one word to say. So what in the world's come over you? What in heaven's name have you done? look at the speed of the sound of loneliness. You're out there running just to be on the run. You're out there running just to be on the run. You're out there running just to be on the run. Thank you for coming tonight. You've been amazing. I love you all so much. Give it up for the band, everybody. Thank you. Thank you very much to Richie on sound. Thank you to the Bedford for having us. Bless you all. Should we do one more? I never take any convincing. It's in G anyway. This is a country song that has very much cliche in country music circles, and the only thing that can possibly convince you to sing it really is it's an absolute cracker. That's number one. People love it. That's number two. And it was partly written by Bob Dylan, apparently. There's a little song called Wagon Wheel. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to start that again because it's not a little song called Wagon Wheel. It's a big song and I need to make a bit more noise. Thank you. 1, 2, 3. Heading down south to the land of the pines, hitching my way into North Carolina. Heading down the road, praying to God I see headlights. Oh, done 17 hours, picking me a bouquet of dogwood flowers, and I'm hoping for Raleigh, gonna see my baby tonight. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Oh, rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. In New England, I was born to be a fiddler in an old-time string band. My baby plays the guitar, I pick a banjo now. Oh, these North Country winters keep getting me down. Lost my money playing poker, so I had to leave town. I ain't a turning back to living that old life no more. Sing it with us, come on. Rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind. Southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Go for it, Mr. Catherall. South out of Roanoke, caught a filker out of Philly, had a nice long tote. He's heading west through the Cumberland Gap to Johnson City, Tennessee. And I gotta get a move on before the sun. I hear my baby calling my name, and I know she's the only one. If I die in Raleigh, at least I will die free. So So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Come on, let's do it, come on. Rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Hey, mama, rock me. Hey, mama, rock me. Thank you, you've been wonderful. Have a great night. Let's say hello. Good on you. Time for a lager.